Okay, so I'm back filming in the usual location with the cream coloured carpet in the background. The last video that I made, I thought I'd try a different location, and when I got feedback on that, most people said that they prefer it when I film in this location with the carpet in the background. To be honest, I thought, like, the new location that I was filming in, it was basically in the kitchen. I had the camera set up in front of the table, I had a speedcube mat on the table, and that's where I did the unboxing. I was expecting that to look a lot better than these videos, but to be honest, I think it looks about as good. I don't really think it looks that much better, so I will stick to filming in this location from now on. Well, when I do unboxings anyway. When I do things like speed solves or tutorials or whatever, I'll film those in the kitchen, just because it's, you know, it's more variety, and plus at a table it just kind of works better for those types of videos. It's difficult to explain why, but yeah. This package, it should be from ZCube, and it should contain quite a few puzzles, so let's open this. So let's see what we've got in here. So this is a mini bread 3x3. It's quite interesting how they call these pillowed cubes bread cubes. I guess they do kind of look like a loaf of bread. Oh, we've got a small Zhanchi there. We've got an even smaller Zhanchi. Wow, that is absolutely tiny. We've got another small Zhanchi. We've got this triangle tower. It's basically a Methods something knockoff. I can't remember the name for the Methods version of this. This, I think, is called a Fisher Skewb. This came out recently. This is a can't remember the name of that. Oh, and we have this interesting, I think it's called GeoCube or something. Oh, got some stickers there. More stickers. And that should be an invoice. Alright, so what should we take a look at first? Tell you what, let's take a look at the biggest Zhanchi first. So this is a 55mm one, which is smaller than a regular sized Zhanchi. Let's open it. 0 to 3 sad onion. So for some reason I like buying all of the different 3x3s that Dian have made. I'm not really sure why that is. I do really like the way the Zhanchi feels to solve. I know it's not the fastest one anymore. In fact, a lot of speedcubers class it as a bad puzzle now. But for me, I really like the way it feels. It has like a slick, kind of crisp, crunchy feel all at the same time. So yeah, so this is a 55mm one. Let's see how it compares to a regular sized Zhanchi. I can't remember how many millimeters the regular sized Zhanchi is. But yeah, you can see this is a little bit smaller there. So yeah, so this one, it has a black face instead of a white one. I did choose this one with a black face rather than the white one because it's, you know, it's just something different. I think it looks really nice actually. So yeah, let's see how this turns. That feels pretty much fine. Yep, that's really great. Corner cutting, really good. Jesus, you can even do it over there. Yeah, really, really good corner cutting. Let's see the reverse. Reverse isn't too bad. Now I think maybe I know people use smaller 3x3s for one-handed solves. I think maybe it's this size, 55mm, I could be wrong. I won't bother with showing the pieces on what the pieces look like, because I'm sure pretty much everyone knows what the pieces look like for a Zhanchi, and I've already shown them in past videos as well. So that is a 55mm black-faced Dayan Zhanchi. Oh, let's do the checkerboard pattern. I almost forgot to solve it as well. So there is the checkerboard pattern, and let's scramble this. So that is a stickless 55mm Dayan Zhanchi scrambled. So let's take a look at the other one, the next Zhanchi, which is a bit smaller than this one. So this is 50mm. So I've got this one in green plastic. To be honest, I was expecting this and the smaller one to be stickered, but they're not. What I'll actually do is I'll go away, sticker these, and then I'll come back. Okay, so they've both been stickered now. So here's the green 50mm one. And yeah, let's compare the size of it to a regular sized Zhanchi. You can see there's quite a bit of size difference there. So let's see how this turns. This feels quite sandy actually. The stickerless one didn't feel sandy, but this one does. Yeah, let's see how this looks with the checkerboard pattern. So there is the checkerboard pattern, and let's scramble this. So now I own every single different sized Zhanchi that Dian have made. And I almost own all of the Dayan 3x3s. No, actually I do own all of the Dayan 3x3s, because I've got a package which is containing my cubes order, and inside is the Dayan 2017 and the Dayan, is it Zhangyun? So I now own all of the different Dayan 3x3s except for the colour variations. But anyway, yeah, so that's a scrambled 50mm Zhanchi. So let's take a look at this this smaller one. This is so tiny, 42mm. A little itty bitty Zhanchi. Let's see how the size of this compares to a regular one. Yeah, massive size difference there. Yeah, that's really stiff and creaky. Yeah, that is really stiff. Checkerboard pattern. So there is the checkerboard pattern, and yeah, let's scramble this. I won't actually bother with with loosening the tensions on this one, even though it seems quite stiff now, because this one was the same. But after I broke it in, cleaned the pieces, and then lubed it, it just doesn't feel stiff at all anymore. It's a really nice. To me, it's a really nice 3x3. Just really nice and fast. So I'm figuring, after this has been broken in and the piece has been cleaned and lubed, this should be pretty good. So I don't think I'll need to loosen the tensions on it. But yeah, there's a scrambled itty bitty Zhanchi 42mm. Actually, let's put all of these next to each other so we can see the different sizes. And here's the regular sized one. So there you go. Right, so what shall I open next? Let's open this one. So what's this one called? I've got it written down. So this is a KungFu YuanDian dot 3x3. Don't know if I pronounced that right. But yeah, I saw these at ZCube and I thought they looked really nice. You can also get this in, is it turquoise or light blue? I can't really remember. But you know, to me, I think this particular puzzle looks better in black, so I got it in black. So I've never heard of this brand before. And yeah, you get this weird thing, it's like a little spade or something. Is it to take the tiles off? Yeah, I think it is. Let's open this. So here's the pamphlet. So there it says KungFu Cube. Here is your little spade thing. And here is the puzzle itself. So yeah, it's a really nice looking 3x3. Black plastic looks really shiny, almost as though it's kind of greasy or lubey, but it actually feels quite dry. It doesn't have any lube on it. Let's see if I can get off one of these tiles with this little thing. So there it is. Let's see if I can get off one of these tiles. Yeah, I'm finding it really difficult to get the tiles off with this thing. It's like you can't really properly get this underneath the any of the tiles. Oh, there you go. So you can actually put either of these pointed bits under the tile to get the tile off. There you go. So I'm not really sure why you would want to take the tiles off. It's kind of weird. So yeah, let's see how this turns. Very sandy feeling, but wow, that actually feels really nice. It actually feels a lot better than the Zhanchi. That is really nice. I'm really pleased with that. Let's see what the corner cutting is like. Excellent corner cutting. So it'll corner cut even if I put it all the way over to there. Reverse. Reverse isn't that great, but it's okay. Let's see what the pieces look like. There we go, at last. So there's a core. So there is a corner. And there is an edge. So yeah, let's put this into the checkerboard pattern. So there it is in the checkerboard pattern, and let's scramble this. So there is a scrambled KungFu YuanDian dot 3x3. Feels like a real, I mean, I'm not an expert on speed cubing, but to me it does feel as though it's a better speed cube than the Zhanchi. I could be completely wrong, but that's just how it feels to me. So let's take a look at the YJ bread keychain 3x3. So it says mini bread cube there, 2 centimeters. I mean, that is really small. Mini bread, and you've got like waffles or pieces of bread jumping out the toaster there. I quite like that, it's a nice picture. Now it's a 3-side onion. Let's open this. there's the instructions. And here is the puzzle itself. So yeah, that looks really nice. Like the actual keychain part, I mean. And there's a puzzle itself. So I'm going to take this off of the can. Actually, it's like a little latch. Now usually on keychain puzzles you actually have to unscrew the keychain, but on this it's like a little latch there. So that's a really nice touch. So it just comes off, I was going to say easily, but it's not so easy to get off. There we go. There is the puzzle itself. That is absolutely tiny. Let's see how it turns, shall we? It's going to be pretty hard finger tricking this because it's so small, but let's give it a go. Seems okay. Sexy move. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do this on such a small puzzle. Yeah, it's quite difficult to do. Corner cutting, not that much. Let's see what the pieces look like. Oops, kind of destroyed the cube there. The actual pieces themselves have come apart. Alright, let's try and get this back together. This is a really cool little 3x3, but yeah, that's what a corner looks like. And let's take a look at an edge. Alright, so let's do the checkerboard pattern on this. And there you go, that is the checkerboard pattern. Let's scramble this. I think maybe this is almost the same size as the Moyu Nano Cube. I think it's just a little bit bigger, maybe. So there you go. There is a scrambled YJ 2cm mini bread 3x3, stickerless in candy colours. Let's take a look at this. So this is the triangle tower. Not really sure what the brand is. There's toys there and sport. I'm not really sure what this has got to do with sport. Let's open it. So this is a knockoff of a Methods puzzle, which I can't remember the name of. The Methods ones, they were stickered, whereas this is stickerless. But it seems that these puzzles are ridiculously easy, and I've heard that you can do a sticker mod with them, so the centerpieces have orientation which is supposed to make them more difficult. So I might buy a Methods one so I can do the sticker mod with that one, you know, to make it a bit more of a challenge. But let's see how this turns. I've got a feeling this is going to have a clicking mechanism, maybe. And it does, yeah, I think it does have ball bearings. You can see some lube there, maybe. Yeah, the colours are okay. Never really been a fan of dark blue, but the other colours look fine. So yeah, you can see as I turn this corner, the middle bit is turning as well. It's kind of got stuck there. So yeah, this isn't the best quality. I think this was like really cheap, like maybe about £2. But yeah, I was going to say let's scramble this, but it kind of seems like internally something has come out of alignment there. Oh, that is not good at all. There's actually a spring there, so this is actually like internally. It seems that it's actually coming apart. So, before I turn this anymore, I'm gonna go away and try and fix this. So I'll just put this down for now, and I'll show you the rest of the puzzles. So this is a Moyu Fisher Skewb. This has only come out recently as well. Let's open it. Oh, look at that, it's some guy who I've never seen before, by Nathan Wilson, so I guess he's the guy who originally designed this puzzle. That's quite a nice picture of that, got like stars in the background. For some reason his bottom half is missing. Yeah, interesting looking top. I guess maybe that's his signature there. So here's the puzzle itself. Now I've seen a video of this, and when the person was turning it, it kind of sounded really sandy, like a Shapeways puzzle. So yeah, let's see how it sounds when I turn this. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's got that Shapeways sound, which I like actually. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. So yeah, that is really cool. So there's the orange face, you've got like a cross there. Then this, it kind of looks like a 3x3. Yeah, let's scramble this. So of course this shape shifts, so this is going to look really cool when it's scrambled. Oops. I think that'll do. So there's a scrambled Moyu Fisher Skewb. So I guess it's basically a Fisher version of this Skewb. So let's take a look at this last puzzle. So this is called a Moyu Geometry Cube version C. So there's a set of 3 of these, 3 different ones, you can see them there at the bottom. So the one that I've got is this one. Let's open this. So you get a free stand with it there, Moyu stand. There is the puzzle itself. So, I think this is basically a full, it may not look like a full 3x3, like this piece is missing on this part of the puzzle, but it is basically a full 3x3. It's just that the pieces on this ball part, they're just shaped differently from these pieces. Let's zoom in. So like with these pieces, you know, there's your corner and your edge, and then with these pieces, there's your corner and there's your edge. So I think this is going to look really cool when it's scrambled. Let's see how it turns. Oops, I went to try and turn this layer that way with my finger, but there's actually nothing there. I was trying to do the sexy move. Let's try it this way. So yeah, it doesn't turn brilliantly, but you know, it's really not bad at all for a 3x3 shape mod. So let's just continue to scramble this. Yeah, sometimes this moves really nicely, like it's a nice speed cube. But then sometimes it will kind of catch a lot as well. So, but yeah, I guess that'll do. Wait, it doesn't look, the shape of it doesn't look that scrambled. That's colours are mixed up, but let's try and scramble the shape up more. So there you go. There is a scrambled Moyu Geometry Cube. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not. So yeah, I'm going to go away and see if I can fix this. Okay, so it's a couple of days later and I'm back, and I've fixed the triangle tower. Basically what I did was I took it apart, I broke off the end of the spring that was sticking out. So after breaking off the piece of spring that was sticking out, there was still a little bit still sticking out, so I just kind of I tried to push it behind the ball bearing, but I wasn't able to, but I did manage to kind of like push it into the hole where the ball bearing is. So after doing that, I assembled the puzzle, but then whenever I started turning layers on the puzzle, these plastic tiles would fall off, so I've glued them back onto it. And also when I was either scrambling or solving the puzzle, one of the ball bearings and springs just fell out of it, but luckily it still turns fine. I mean, I honestly can't tell that it's missing a ball bearing and spring. I do find this puzzle a bit disappointing, really. I've scrambled and solved it a lot of times. I knew it was going to be easy, but I didn't realise just how easy it was going to be. I can usually solve this in just like 3 turns, so it's really kind of simple and straightforward to solve, and it doesn't take long at all. So to me it kind of seems like a bit of a pointless puzzle, and I will probably end up selling this on eBay. So yeah, let's give this a scramble, because you've not seen it scrambled yet. So it's kind of like a lower ordered pyraminx, I suppose. That's what it reminds me of. Maybe a 2x2 pyraminx, if that even makes any sense. But yeah, so there's a scrambled triangle tower. I can't remember the name of this, it's a Skewb shape mod. I've not attempted to solve this yet because I've not actually solved the regular Skewb for a very long time now, so I want to kind of get familiar with that again before attempting to solve this. The KungFu cube, I think I understand their thinking behind being able to take the tiles off now, because you could take them off and then put them back on in such a way that it's got a different colour scheme. You know, you could give the puzzle a Japanese colour scheme. Maybe you could even do like a tile mod, aka sticker mod, with the puzzle. And yeah, I don't really think there's much else for me to say. So from ZCube I received a Moyu Geo 3x3 shape mod. I think it's version C, a triangle tower, a Moyu Fisher Skewb, a KungFu 3x3, which is, to me, it's a really nice 3x3, a mini YJ bread 3x3, 2 centimeters, a 55mm I think Zhanchi, a 50mm Zhanchi, and a 42mm Zhanchi. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.